On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I have the great pleasure of introducing a UT Engineering Distinguished Alumna who has done exactly that, our commencement speaker, Ms. Sara Ortwein. Sara is a very special graduate of the School of Engineering. A native of Houston, she is president of Exxon Upstream Research Company. Sara was named to that position as the most recent promotion in her tremendous career with one of the world's leading companies in the world, Exxon. Sara received her bachelor's degree in civil engineering at UT and shortly joined Exxon Company U.S.A. as a drilling engineer. In her career at Exxon, Sara has succeeded at many large and crucial projects, like working on new ventures in Russia, Azerbaijan, and Kazakhstan. In 2004, she was named production manager and was responsible for all ExxonMobil operated production operations in the United States. And 2 years later, she was appointed vice president for engineering for ExxonMobil Development Company, position she held until last year when she was named president of the ExxonMobil Upstream Research Company. Sara also contributes to her community. She serves on the boards of Rebuilding Together Houston and the Houston Area Women's Center. She is also a member of the Society of Petroleum Engineers. And very special for us, in 2009, exactly 2 years ago, Sara Ortwein was recognized as a distinguished engineering graduate of the Cockrell School. This is the highest honor bestowed on the university's engineering alumni. Sara and her husband have 2 children, live in Houston, and we welcome Sara's family and friends who are here with her in the audience today. Finally, on a personal level, I want to thank Sara for her commitment to the University of Texas and to the Cockrell School. And it is particularly fitting that we have Sara as the commencement speaker on the 20-year anniversary of our Women in Engineering program. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and recognize Ms. Sara Ortwein.
Thank you, Dean Finvez, for your very kind introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2011, it's an honor and a privilege to join you on this very special day for the University of Texas Cockrell School of Engineering. Distinguished faculty and administration, I admire you, I respect you, and most of all, thank you for everything you've done in educating this class and the classes before it. And parents, families, and friends, you've come today to honor your graduates who have succeeded in large part due to your encouragement and the direction and purpose you've provided. I'm a graduate of this fine institution, as Dean Finvez said, but much more recently, and perhaps more importantly, I'm the mother of a graduate. My son Adam is with me here today. And so I know from experience that this is truly a special day for you. Please enjoy it. At the University of Texas, as Dean Finvez says, we say what starts here changes the world. Graduates of other schools may think this is a bit immodest. But in my book, it's not bragging if it's true. Longhorns are changing the world, and that's especially true for the graduates of the Cockrell School. I have firsthand knowledge of this because over the past 5 years, my company has hired 150 engineering graduates from the University of Texas, more than any other college or university in this country. And these new engineers are helping us build an even stronger ExxonMobil for the future. So I'm incredibly honored to be among the first to congratulate you on your hard work and accomplishments and welcome you to a world that needs you as engineers, but also as citizens. Commencement ceremonies don't come around very often in our lives, and they provide us a rare opportunity to reflect on our past accomplishments as well as future plans and responsibilities. In a few moments, each of you will walk across the stage and receive your diploma. This diploma serves as a recognition of your years of hard work, dedication, and discipline. It's a result of making many right choices, and for the rest of your life, it can be a reminder of what's required for extraordinary achievement. This is a day to celebrate how far you've come. It's also an opportunity to remember the contributions others have made. In the midst of all these celebrations, I know you will take additional time to thank the people who have helped you learn and succeed along the way. Of course, your teachers, and also your loved ones, your parents, your grandparents, brothers and sisters, mentors, and all the others who have supported and taught you. Commencement is also a time to consider the future. You've already succeeded in obtaining a quality education and earning the right to be here today. Your achievements at UT have helped prepare you for the next phase of life. How you succeed in that next phase will partly depend on your ability to apply the lessons you learned at UT to the careers that you have chosen. But success in any career and success in life depends not only on what you do, but how you do it. My 4 years here, from 1976 to 1980, helped prepare me for a productive career and responsible citizenship. When I graduated in 1980, I never imagined the challenges and opportunities ahead of me. I certainly never imagined being behind this podium today. But from my early days as a drilling engineer to today as the leader of a global research company, I can say the lessons I learned here at UT about engineering and life provided an outstanding foundation. I learned the value of a great education and the importance of lifelong learning. I learned that there is absolutely no substitute, no matter how smart you are, for hard work and attention to detail. And I learned the importance of embracing change, and at the right time, making change. Remembering and applying these learnings has helped me throughout my career and my life. Engineering is shaping countless aspects of modern life, from transportation and manufacturing to healthcare and consumer products. Engineering helps create many of the advancements and technologies that have transformed our world to what it is today. Just think about your own lives. Do you use a PC or a Mac? How many times have you played a 3D video game? Can you ever imagine life without your cell phone? Do you wear disposable contact lenses? Do you have a high-definition TV or watch one when you go home? Does anybody in your family drive a hybrid car? And how much of your life do you spend on the internet? Engineers help make all of these things possible, and all since I graduated just 31 short years ago. Just thinking about the impact of those and many more advances is frankly mind-boggling to me, but it also gives me great pride in my profession. Because of the significant impact of engineers' contributions across society, those of us who chose engineering as a career have a huge opportunity, but I also think a special obligation. It is no exaggeration to say that our way of life could not exist without the contribution of engineers. It's up to you as individual problem solvers, creative thinkers, and innovators to continue these contributions and to ensure that professional integrity and excellence drive everything you do. The world needs more than your knowledge. As scientists and engineers, we shoulder many of modern society's hopes and dreams. Our work, our achievements, make it possible for people the world over to lead a safe, healthy, productive life. We have a special responsibility to uphold the highest standards of personal and professional integrity. As students, questions of ethics, responsibility, and leadership in business may seem very distant from your academic challenges and the important step of finding a job. I can understand that. You focused on learning math, advanced math, science, engineering principles. You've studied long hours, undertaken complex projects, and prepared for difficult exams, all in pursuit of the technical skills and knowledge that qualify you to be an engineer. But I also know that at the Cockrell School, ethics is very important. And ethical leadership is essential to our country, to engineering excellence, and to the long-term success of every organization that depends on the public's trust. At this stage in your lives, those of you not headed to graduate school are focused on your first job after graduation. My advice: carefully consider the values and the culture of the organization where you expect to work. Seek out opportunities and employers that set high standards for personal conduct and who reward ethical leadership. At my company, I'm proud that how we achieve our results is just as important as the results themselves. The values and the integrity that are exhibited where you work will shape your long-term career opportunities, the satisfaction that you draw from your work, and frankly, how well you sleep at night. As engineering graduates of the University of Texas, you recognize the value of science and technology. So I urge you to take on one additional responsibility. Do your part to promote education in science, engineering, and mathematics. In the decades ahead, our country and our world will need leaders with strong backgrounds in these disciplines. We will need business and government leaders who understand the scientific process and the value of technology. And we will need scientists, doctors, and engineers who can create excitement about their disciplines, because math, science, and engineering will be critical to addressing the challenges of economic development, energy delivery, healthcare, and environmental stewardship. As engineers, your knowledge and perspective can positively influence both young people and adults. Math and science, by their very nature, are challenging, especially for children. By getting involved in education, you can help young boys and girls excel in school. Whether that's through participating in educational outreach, mentoring a student, advocating for math and science education with your local school board, or making financial contributions, there are dozens of ways you can help. Working to improve education in math and science can change lives for the better. At this point, my guess is that each of you have lots of thoughts swirling around in your head, like what's next? How can you best achieve success in engineering and in life and throughout your career? You're going to get a lot of advice on this. And most of it, I'm sure, will be very helpful. At this point, there's probably the best and the shortest advice I can give you really comes from Will Rogers. And that is, if you want to be successful, it's just this simple. Know what you're doing, love what you're doing, and believe in what you're doing. What I've told you today comes mostly from my experience as an engineer and a business person. Now I want to close with just a few specific and personal thoughts from someone who's simply been alive for probably 3 decades longer than most of you all. If I sound like your mother or father, I'll take that as a compliment today. First, don't be captive to your devices. Technology is a wonderful thing, but don't chain yourself to your computer, your smartphone, your Xbox, your iPad, or your Facebook. Don't let electronic devices replace face-to-face conversations, meaningful experiences, and deeper relationships. Second, always look at challenges as opportunity. It's inevitable that you will experience challenges in your life. They may be financial, they may be personal, they may be work-related, but no matter what they are, how you approach them will have a significant impact on the outcome. I was recently talking to a colleague at work about life and children, and he relayed to me a saying that he used with his daughters, which really resonated with me. He said, A setback is just a setup for a comeback. A setback is just a setup for a comeback. It's really true. Third, force yourself to slow down, and this has been a tough one for me. Slowing down helps us escape the focus on ourselves, and it orients us towards others. Pace yourself and take time to listen to loved ones and those in need. Only when we take our time do we notice how much our lives are ruled by the tyranny of the urgent rather than the priority of the important. And fourth, live by the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. And remember the 3 R's: respect for self, respect for others, and most of all, responsibility for all your actions. In a commencement speech in 2004, former President George W. Bush said something that resonated also with me. He said, "We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give." In closing, I feel very, very privileged and honored to be here today with you on this special occasion. Class of 2011, please accept my personal congratulations. I hope you will take pride in your achievements here and make a commitment to pursue lives of integrity and service. University of Texas engineering graduates really are changing the world, and now it's your turn to continue that rewarding tradition. Thank you, and hook 'em.